Swinging.
Oh, jeez.
Pop fly.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Leaps up. Got it. Over to third. Safe at third. That'll send him back to the goal. Over to second. Gets away from her.
Oh my
Out.
gosh, and we got a double play.
Juan Gonzalez is the batter.
I cannot believe
From the stretch.
you know
cuts to the
everybody
plate.
throws hooks.
A swing.
Oh my gosh.
It's going up the right
Jeremy,
field line. And it's a foul
catch the ball. Ugh. Why did he? But I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Swung on.
Oh, let's go.
Lined back.
Come on.
And
Dang
makes a
it.
basket.
Oh.
And that's an out. And the fourth
That
inning
was
is
quick
over.
thinking from.
Swing. A bouncing ball.
Come on.
And he goes after it. The throw to third. He's
Oh
out. Quick throw
my
to second.
gosh.
And she's safe. Way over her head. Throws it to second. And it
Let's
got it
go.
for a double play.
Let's go.
That's
That was
an
the
out.
best possible
Two
outcome.
left on.
Look like
From the windup.
I'm not gonna
Rosen.
do this because
Low and inside.
Oh,
Forced
shoot.
to walk. And they score.
that's embarrassing.
Chipper Jones at bat.
I'm gonna have to tell him that wasn't an intentional walk.
A
Oh,
bouncing ball.
that's game. Oh, there's no one there. Go, 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 go.
Safe on first base. Hey! Watch out! Sammy Sosa steps to the plate.
Get what I
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it now.
He's set. And the throw. Crazy bunt. You don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of
No.
that thing work, but one thing I do know, it can drive any fielder batty.
Ball is still in play. Fires it over. He just dropped it.
No!
Then chucks it over to second. Tosses it
Oh
home.
my gosh.
Quick toss to third. And the runner is safe.
It clicked backwards.
Next batter, Jeremy Burnett.
No.
I'm knocking.
Jumps up. He's all over it.
You
Fires
got
across the bird. He's
You
out
have
of there.
got to be kidding me. I know, I didn't turn around on purpose.
From the windup, she delivers. There he goes. Chucks it over.
What the heck?
Come on, you guys. Good fly, y'all.
That's a
Chucks it over to
run.
second
That's a
base.
freaking run.
Tosses it home.
Ah.
That's not a run. Takes her stretch. She delivers. A swing.
Oh jeez.
Back toward the outfield. Back.
Ugh. Yeah, that right there is probably game. Sprinting Ashley.
Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Solid hit.
fly.
Should be an easy out though. There's like 20 people over there. Did he catch it? He did. Oh!
Got it now. And throws it over. And it's out of play.
Oh man.
It'd be cool if they got 2 bases out of that, but
Mary Larkin steps up.
I know. It's frustrating though because
Here
like
we go.
it's just gonna die right here.
He's set. He throws it. Swing.
Oh,
And popped up. Leaps up.
ah.
And he's out.
So
I'm out.
this is. Is this cheating? I don't know.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, so
She's set. Cuts to the plate.
we want
A swing.
not a broken
A
ladder.
bouncing ball. Scoops it up. Here's the throw to second. Say goodbye, 'cause she's
Yes!
out.
Oh my gosh, it freaking worked.
That's it. Out for a double play.
So I need Marty to hit a home run.
This one to Vegas.
Over here.
Hey, batter. Into the windup. The delivery. The swing. Sphinx one.
Oh,
Laharl, right third.
unfortunately, that was my last good batter. So, oh, Kimmy. All right, Kimmy homer.
This one's going a mile. The windup fires. That was ball one. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Target goes up and the throw. Swung on. Strike! And the count is 1-1. The stretch and the pitch. The swing.
Dang it.
First. And he grabs it. And that's an out.
All right, GG. Barry Bonds has been batting very well for Rajahs throughout the season. I don't have the stats up with me right now. Oh my gosh, what a great hit. Sean running for it. Annie is gonna have to make this catch. She misses it. This is huge. Rajahs is gonna score at least 1 run and maybe 2. Hopefully Dante gets to the ball first. Annie actually grabs it. Reese has it. You should throw this immediately to the pitcher. He's going home. It's gonna be close. It is gonna be close. Oh. Heartbreaker for Nate. I really thought he was going to be able to pull that out and keep Barry from scoring, but we are at 2-0 in the first and third games of the series, which frankly, oh, what a hit from Marty. Is that actually going to be a homer at Ekman? Oh my goodness, what a comeback. That's unbelievable. Marty Cordova dragging the Melonheads back into this game. We're now 2-1 with the pressure on Rajahs.
To the windup. The 2-1 pitch. The wing.
Oh boy, we've got confusion here. Oh no! Disaster strikes for the Melonheads defense there.
Yes, sir.
That was rough. Just to pile up at first base. Kurt wasn't able to get to the Nate only has 1 more inning where he's going to have a chance to get a power up. And without that, I think he is like, what? Alright, welcome everybody to the grand finals for Backyard Baseball Online League Season 0. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching tonight. I'm joined by Sisu, who will be commentating tonight. Sisu, how you doing?
Doing well. Good to be back. How are you guys all doing tonight? Hope you're ready for some good games.
Definitely looking forward to the series that this whole season has been leading up to. I think Laharl and Rajahs, for those who don't know, were our number 1 and number 2 in standings across the league. Laharl went undefeated. In fact, he's still undefeated because he swept me in the semifinals earlier this week. And Rajahs has, well, he lost 1 game to Nate in the semifinals, but before that, he'd only ever lost to Laharl. So tonight, even after tonight, they'll only have lost to each other, if that makes sense. Either way it goes. So should be a big game. Sisu, what do you want to know? You know, you've been taking kind of a break from Backyard Baseball stuff for a while. What things did you see just taking a peek at these rosters and things that got you excited for tonight?
Definitely looking at how the teams are built. Like I really like Laharl's team. He really didn't go for any like crazy boosts like we see with Rajah with like going for the Angela against the Tony or anything like that. Didn't go with like an Amir and Ahmed situation. But I really just like he just went with good kids. Like at the end of the day, like my brother had a dumb saying growing up, like players play, and that is exactly what Laharl went with. He just went with absolute studs outside of Beltran, but I'll let that one sit for a little bit. And then on Rajah's side, I really like how he built his lineup as well. With like you got some speed, you got some arms, you got the great pitcher and Angela, even though she's kind of a liability when she's not facing Tony. But I think it's just 2 very, very very sound cores, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this shakes out.
Sweet. Yeah, no, I'm glad you got a chance to take a look at those rosters. I think overall Laharl had the most solid draft, I would say, like at least from my perspective. Ace did like a quick rating afterwards, and that was one that he rated really highly. I definitely agree with that assessment. You know, Laharl just went with the best available player, and I think he's been making that work. And so, well, obviously he has. He's gone undefeated. Rajahs as well. I think people rated his draft lower or like not as highly as others because you had some of those like, I don't know, like Angela is one who's controversial, especially in the Reddit league, and going for her maybe earlier than other people thought she was worth. But, you know, that being said, he's been using her as a great pitcher, also power hitter. So anyways, I think it should be an exciting game. We won't delay it any longer. Last thing we'll do is just make predictions. Sisu, who do you have winning tonight?
I think I gotta go with Laharl. Like you were saying, like he just has, like we were saying, just has very good kids, very good players, best player available. But it looks like I think Raja is no slouch based on what it looks like based on the stats. And I will say my bold prediction is I think this goes 3 games. I think that Laharl does get his first loss, whether or not he wins the series. But I think he does take I think he does take a loss in the work.
Gotcha. I think, let's see, for me, I don't know. I want to see Laharl lose, you know, like not like a personal grudge or anything, but like he hasn't lost yet, right? Like we got to see at least one loss. And so I'm definitely kind of rooting for Rajahs here. You know, I think Laharl, either of them would totally deserve to win this series overall. But I mean, I'm going to be rooting for Rajahs, I think, to pull the upset here and come away with the series win. And we'll talk more about some stuff about the league and other things as we get into the game. I'm just going to let the players know, hopefully they're listening right now, that we're going to go ahead and start the draft here in just a second. For those who don't know, then let's see. I will go ahead and switch to that right now, actually, so they can just get started. For those that don't know, then the way this league works is there's only like 60 players or so there's not enough teams to have a full 9 players for everyone competing in the league. We had 10 players in the league. So what we did is each team got to pick 5 players to keep for the whole season. Those were the ones that Sisu was talking about earlier. And then what the players have to do for the remaining 4 players is actually draft from the 10 undrafted players here. And you'll notice these are not really the cream of the crop. I mean, Marty Cordova kind of slipped down there, unfortunately. Kind of an outlier there, but they have to pick from these to round out their rosters. And I think it's had an interesting effect. I don't know if it's like, you know, the best that it could be. Maybe we'll tweak it in future seasons, but it definitely kept things interesting. And we're already like cruising along here. Laharl going for Kimmy as his first pick, which is really unexpected. And then Rajahs picking Marty. Oh, so this game is going to be at Ekman Acres, just so you know. Rajahs is home, so maybe that would be why he's taking Kimmy. And then Laharl taking Markey, Rajahs taking Billie Jean to deny him that boost, the Markey BJB boost. And now we're getting into these other players, more just fielders at this point, really. What are you seeing in this draft, Sisu? Anything interesting to you?
I like Laharl's draft. Obviously, targeting Kimmy. With the Ekman buff, and then just a lot of speed. You see the Vicky pick, Kenny with a slightly underrated speed, but could be good use as a relief pitcher later on, or maybe even his starting pitcher. Like looking based on what he has, wouldn't be. You know, that's not a bad pick right there. I guess he does have Chipper Jones. I don't know where he usually plays him. And then on Rajah's side again, you know, Marty Cordova. That's rookie of the year, Marty Cordova. For those of you that don't know, BJB. Annie, Visery's favorite player, and then one of my personal favorites in Reese Worthington, someone that I did a lot of work with in a past season of the Reddit League.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've had a hard time with Reese this season. I don't know. I played with him a few times in online, and then I was like, he just dropped every ball that I had. I don't know if the players know they can go ahead and start the game. We're watching Rajahs' perspective here, just for reference. Maybe they heard that. I just saw his mouse move. But we're going to be watching Rajahs' stream. For most of this, I think Laharl's been having some technical difficulties. He is streaming. It's just not coming through clearly enough for us to restream it here. And we are seeing him queue up. He's making the call. I am going to try and turn this audio on a little bit. Oh, can you guys hear this? Maybe you can. You can let me know in the chat if you can actually hear the game audio, which would be great. But I'm worried about drowning us out. I'll raise it just a little bit there. But yeah, anyways, I think this was a fairly standard after draft that we saw. I wish we had like some graphic of like all the players that have been picked. I think actually Visery put one together and then Laharl finished it off. So I should have got that so we could see it. I think Ricky was picked 11 times in total, according to Laharl, which is way more than I expected, but not very many.
For sure. Yeah, Marty Cordova was one he was supposed to show up for the like the debut, and then he didn't.
Yeah, I think Jibo said that he was actually like double booked or something, and he did like apologize or something. Maybe if he shows up tonight, you know, then we'll give him the pass. But definitely, like, everyone give him a hard time, and then he didn't even get drafted. Like Stephanie
That's
Morgan
great.
got drafted before Marty Cordova. I mean, I love Stephanie, but like Marty's a better player. So, anyways. We're this draft, you're not going to see anything surprising here. They're just going to be picking their core teams that were picked at the beginning of the season, and they're just going to be picking those 4 players. The reason that we do the draft on Discord is because the game will randomly assign who's going to get the first pick, and getting the first pick is such a big advantage in at least in this format, that we wanted to make sure that it was switching off evenly for the players throughout the series. So that's why they drafted beforehand in Discord, and now they're just making those picks.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing like where they play everyone too, because like you said, it's not like set in stone either, because you do have those 4 picks that could change every game. Maybe but Laharl took Marty Cordova, maybe he's really good with him, so maybe Rajah's going to counter that and start picking him first too, just to deny him the Marty. So like this definitely a lot of mind games and a lot of metagaming involved. So I'm definitely looking forward to see how the series evolves.
Yeah, for sure. I think one really interesting thing that I've started seeing more often. Oh, JY Knight, to answer your question about trades, there were no player trades partway through the season. I don't think. I know Loba wanted to get rid of. Well, he didn't want to get rid of Mark McGuire, but he wanted to trade for faster players, but nobody took him up on it. I did trade Fields with Loba to get cement gardens instead of dirt yards. But there were no mid-season player trades. Only one player trade at the very beginning when I traded Jason Kendall for Sidney Weber. That's a story for another time.
Ashley, is that why?
What was that?
Did you have Ashley? Is that why?
Yeah, it was okay. He should go. Actually, no, it's not on the stream, but yeah, Viscery sniped me in the last round, and it was a stressful draft. But anyways, we are getting to see Rajahs set up his defense here. One of the interesting things, if you're coming from the Reddit League, is that because this is live and player versus player, you can put the players wherever you want. You don't have to rely on the AI defense sequencing. And it also means that we see really interesting things. We've seen more of this in playoffs than I think I've seen in other games, but where people will change their defenses even in the middle of an inning to like maximize their chances for double plays. For example, if you have a weak batter up, you can all of a sudden bring in your pros from the outfield to stack your infield, and then make sure those weak hits can be thrown with the strongest arms. I think that's something that I hadn't really seen before the playoffs. And it was something that Rajahs did really effectively in the last game. I also used it once in this series against Laharl. So that's something interesting that you don't really get in any other game mode in backyard baseball.
Yeah, for sure. Looking at his lineup, I like the start of his lineup. You got Nomar leading off, then Barry in second. Again, good speed at the top. Sean Green batting third. Angela cleanup. I mean, Angela's always that sneaky good power hitter. This is gonna be tough though at Ekman. You got the deep alleys in left and right, and obviously the very deep center.
Yeah.
And I definitely missed the rest of his lineup. But
All right, we're into it. I'm gonna try and find a better place for these little like bubbles here. So I apologize. I was gonna move around. It's my first time using these, but we'll try and get it so you can actually see who's talking. I might be able to change it so it's only who's talking. So I'll try and work on that for a second. But yeah, we're into the game. Starting off with Pete Wheeler, who you drop the ball and he's on second, basically, in online at least.
Oh, and Billie Jean with a diving catch to start the game.
Did he have Billie Jean at catcher?
Yes, he did.
That is insane.
That feels a little dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, that feels a little dangerous. So one pitch, one out. That's about as good of a start. To answer your question, JY, it's best of 3.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good question. Originally it was best of 5, but we decided to make it shorter just because like the games go long enough often that we were just worried that it was going to take forever. And so we decided that before we played any of the playoff games that the finals would be best of 3. Hey, little Tooncat is in the chat. For those of you that
LTC.
don't know, Little Toon Cat is basically solely responsible for resurrecting online play for Backyard Baseball. If there are any of the original creators of Backyard Baseball out there, they should like hire this man because, like, yeah, he single-handedly brought this back for us to be able to play.
Oh yeah, for sure. Angela though, little behind in this count, 3-1 to Vlad. I mean, Vlad's got decent speed. Not someone you'd want. Ooh, that's a good hit though.
Oh, okay. It was close there. With Andy coming off the bag. Marty coming in clutch there.
Oh, Annie Frazier at first. Not something you normally see, but does make the play. That's like you were talking about earlier. How Reese didn't do well for you. Reese does have a good field rating, but he definitely drops a lot of stuff, especially when his back is to the play.
Solid hit here from. Oh dang! Nope, it's caught out by Nomar in right field, and that'll be it. Get used to these zeros, so we see a lot.
An eventful 1-2-3 inning.
Right. Exactly. I mean, yeah, if you'll notice, like, I did that recap video. It's only 15 minutes long to cover 4 games because these players are so good, like both on the field and the humans controlling them are so good. It is really hard to get any offense going.
More with the obnoxiously long entrance, much like his IRL entrance. Yeah, Jibbo, I was watching the stream and not the Discord feed, but I'm on the Discord feed now. Ooh.
Yeah, Jibbo, how's nice. How's the audio balance here? Sisu's voice coming through loud and clear for you? Actually, mostly, I'm pretty sure his audio or his sound is because I checked that before, but I didn't check the stream audio of like the game audio from Rajahs. So let me know if that is too loud or too quiet. But first batter's down.
Yep, K's him up in 3 straight pitches. Interesting to see what kind of power up he gets out of that. So I guess, okay, they're saying we're good, there's no game audio, so...
We can turn it up a little bit and we'll see. I can hear it now, so must be...
Oh! It's a good hit by Bonds. Sees Vicky's gonna be able to get there.
This is like such a scary moment as a player, because... What just happened?
She drops it! I don't know how she dropped it, but she did.
Gotta set up. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
the double flop.
Beltron going down. There goes some damage on Beltron. I didn't see who Laharl has in at catcher. Oh, wait.
It's probably gonna be
Gonzalez.
Oh, I'm not sure. Or no, Monacy.
He has.
Oh, it's Pete. Yeah, he has Pete.
It's Pete. Okay.
Yeah, which actually has been really good because Pete gets to the ball so fast it doesn't matter that his arm's a little weaker. It's still fast enough. He's making the play like every time.
Yep.
Yeah, the other thing that you're going to notice, and this won't be a surprise to you, Sisu, but to those of you who haven't seen online play before, is pitches are pretty much all going to be in the corners, especially on the inside, because it's just so difficult to get good contact, especially with Scum VM, because that's how we're able to do this. We're using a modified version of Scum VM. And it just seems like the contact is not quite there. So that's one of the reasons that you're going to see very little offense. I mean, that being said, though, both Rajahs and Laharl have a knack for still being able to get solid contact.
He's going to test the arm of Gonzalez.
Oh, dang.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, can be with the drop.
Oh, wait, it's going to go. Oh, never mind.
Sneaky good arm. Oh, this is bad. You almost wanted... Oh, he had it. Got a slide?
What? The slide canceled.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is dangerous here. This is actually not good. 1. Oh, Ricky doesn't have the arm to make that happen.
Yeah, Rajahs is going early for the throat there. It's like, you score a run early and all the pressure is on the other player because it's just so hard to get lots of runs going. So I definitely see what he's going for. And when you've got 2 players, you have a lot of leverage because the fielding is just not that precise in this game. And so if you have 2 fielders running, you just have a really good chance of being able to pressure into getting out. Ooh, I think he could have made it because Kimmy had to come off the bag.
Yeah. Definitely dangerous. If Kimmy does have a decent arm. Kimmy has a very underrated arm that a lot of people don't really realize.
Yeah,
I think he actually gets better at.
I was actually thinking he might overthrow.
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, that's not. It doesn't get better at Ekman, but it's still a very respectable 75 for such a poor player.
Definitely not going to be in the zone. I think one interesting choice that struck me from Laharl's play is having Beltran at pitcher, just because I'm really used to the Reddit League, and you would just never have Carlos Beltran at pitcher. It's impossible because like he's locked to center field. So like just seeing him using him as a pitcher, just like I didn't even think about that when doing the draft, and I realized like that's probably something you could do better in the future, is remembering that your players can go anywhere, and so you can have non-conventional players as your pitcher, for example. So I think he didn't waste time looking for a really good pitcher where some other people did, I think.
Yeah, because honestly, if you like looking at Beltran's stats, ooh, as Chipper hits one, oh, that's gonna go foul. No, it's not. It's gonna stay fair. And that's the first hit of the game for Laharl.
Reese has not caught the ball all game. Actually, no, he did catch that last one, but
he caught one. No, but just looking at Beltran's pitching stats, like he's got a 60 heat, a 65 slow ball, and a 48 right hook. Like that's not terrible.
No, that is pretty decent.
As a user. Yeah.
Well, and then you've got a very solid fielder at pitcher, which usually they're not necessarily. Like they're usually either lacking speed, or they're lacking an arm, or just like general like their glove or something. But Carlos is pretty solid all around, so yeah, I think it's a great choice pitcher.
Here.
Reese is probably not going to be able to get this, so it's going to be close.
Oh, and this, and for those of you that don't know, that's the game changers. Wait, power-ups are legal, right?
Yeah, okay, so the rules on power-ups, yeah, this is good actually. So the rule on power-ups is you can only use them when you're losing, not when you're tied or winning, and you can only use them once. It's once successfully, so like if you swing and you miss, you can still use it, but once you've used it, you're done. So basically probably what'll happen is Rajahs is going to want to just keep this in his back pocket. Well, he's going to have to right now because he's not winning, but especially since he's the home team, once we get towards the end of the game, this is actually really big because he can use the power up to get a walk-off and then just take the game.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, and a screamer is not a bad one to have either. Especially with a lot of speed.
It's probably the worst one for Ekman, just because it is a deep field. But if he does hit it with a tall enough player, which I think he has Billie Jean, then there's always that potential to hit it over the fence. That's what I would go for anyways.
Gotcha.
I guess it'll just depend on where his lineup's at, but...
Yep. And then watching the recap, we did see Marty. Marty did hit a home run, though. I was watching the recap before we started. Nate, I think hit a homer with Marty. He's a solid batter, really. I mean, like, he's better than his status as undrafted gives him credit for. Yeah, I didn't realize how good of an arm he had either.
Yeah, pretty much all the pros. I don't know if there's any pros that don't have good arms, honestly. At least that's basically the assumption I was drafting under, and I think most people were anyways. Is that they're all pretty good.
Looks like Giambi maybe
doesn't. Ooh, nice hit here. Kenny's gonna struggle to get this. Oh, behind the back catch.
I'm surprised Kenny went undrafted. He's kind of a favorite of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I guess when you only have 5, I guess he's kind of like that. If you went to 6, maybe he gets drafted as opposed to 5.
Yeah, I think so. I think he would have been drafted if we gone to 6. The other tough thing is that it just like what pitches are useful in online. Like a slow ball is not useful because it's easy to get the timing right, and the approach to the plate is so straight on that it's easy to tell if it's in or out of the zone. So the hooks and heat are much more valuable for fooling other players. So I would guess that would be why. But also he just doesn't really have... He's fast, but he doesn't have a bat. And so he just never gets on base.
Makes sense. I could see it. Then you have someone like Jorge who can definitely get a hold of one, and he's a taller player as well, so he's kind of like a wall at third.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like Jorge at third. I think that's a good place to stick him. At second place or first base isn't too bad either if you've got other good fielders.
Yeah.
Not able to get it done in that case, though. He looked pretty slow, actually. I don't know if he just like wasn't sprinting or what, but in any event, we're into the third, still 0-0 in the first game of the series. This is going to be...
This is dangerous here.
Okay.
Oh, but Billy, did Angela catch that or no? Yeah, Angela caught that one. Okay. I was about to say, did Billie Jean make another diving catch?
I still can't believe that Rajahs has Billie Jean at catcher. That just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, especially with even with someone like Barry
maybe
in his back pocket as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of his reasoning here, because that's a change from his previous games too. I wonder if he's thinking that he wants to keep his better fielders in the field until there's people on base, or something like that. Because like, I can see that.
That's not a bad idea too. Because like, do you really need like a Mondesi or like a Barry Bonds at catcher when there's no one on base? Not really.
In fact, it might even set you up for more double plays, because then if your catcher can't throw it to first base on a close call, then all of a sudden you've got double play potential, and then you switch it up. You put Billie Jean back at first, and you bring in Nomar or something to put it home. Wow, that was an awful throw from Angela, but still gets it done. Kenny back into the dugout.
And then you got Vicky coming up right here. Vicky very dangerous with her ground ball. She has a good bit of speed.
Okay, so what we're seeing right here is yeah, exactly. We're seeing Rajahs adapt toward. Oh, actually, maybe he was just moving Angela out for that, but I think he's trying to strengthen his infield here just to get the out, because he knows Vicky's not going to be clearing the infield.
Yep. Yeah, she hits a very light pop-up. Billie Jean does get up, no problem, and that's the side. Now, are these games are 3 innings or 6 innings?
They're 6 innings. Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they're 9 or more.
Sometimes they're 18. Who knows?
Exactly. I know. Yeah, I've wondered about that too. If we like want to go back to let's see. Okay, sorry. I just saw Rajahs sent me a message. I want to make sure he wasn't saying there was an issue. What was I saying? Yeah, I thought maybe in the future we'd go to 3 innings or something. I don't know, it's tough though. Like the nice thing about 6 innings is like you have some time to come back. Like in 3 innings, you give up 1 run and like you're done. You know, because you might not even get your good batters back up again. So.
Or if you give up like one double play or like 1 power pitch hit, and it's like the game's over.
Right, exactly. So 6 innings gives you a little more space to come back if you give up an early run.
So, we got Marky. So Marky's just cruising along here. Oh, Pete!
Yeah, Pete struggled there for a second.
Yep. Alright, Reese coming back up. With a little asthma, making sure he doesn't, pass out and die on the field or anything.
On the off chance that he'll actually get on base and have to run around the bases.
Ooh, a good little whack.
This is excellent placement here. It's going to be a rundown between these two. Still able to make it. Who's there? Is that Chipper on first or?
Look like Chipper, yeah. The problem with with Reese is that you have to sprint with him, and when you sprint, his stamina is one of the worst in the game.
Exactly.
So like when you sprint like 3 times, then all of a sudden he's just, he's gassed, and then he's in trouble.
Right. Yeah. You get like one good base path basically, and then and then that's it. Oh, I think I forgot to say before, but during this stream, we're going to be giving away 5 custom pennants made by Jibbo to Hibbo. If you don't know, Jibbo makes custom pennants that are specifically styled for backyard baseball. The winners of, the winner of the prediction contest, the winner of this series, and the loser actually, will both receive pennants. Or all 3 of those will receive pennants, and we're also going to give away 5 more during this stream. Probably in between games, then we'll do a few. Or maybe at some random time in there, or in between there. But anyways, you'll want to be sticking around for that. And what we'll do is we'll just take the people in chat, and we'll enter them into a random drawing, and we'll see who wins. We'll go from there. But anyway,
good. So definitely get in chat. I was gonna say, just stay in chat, and you'll get yourself a pennant maybe. Who knows?
Oh yeah, shoot, we should do like a prediction or something. Let people get some channel points.
Angela just misses there. Still hanging in there. Pretty good stamina for Angela. Something that she doesn't have a lot of, but she has just enough to be productive.
Yeah, one of the best things about Angela is just like she has good control on all the pitches, I think. Maybe not on the slow ball. I'm not sure.
I feel like there's one that she
Maybe
has
one of the
that's
hooks.
not
I feel like
her
yeah,
best.
there's always like one of the hooks, and you're like you click on it and then you go and you're like, oh shoot, like that was the wrong one.
It's
just how
actually
it's
her. It's actually her heat. Her heat's a 29. Everything else is above 70,
Oh,
and then her
gotcha.
slow ball, and then her slow ball is 100.
We want a batter. She is ready. The 3-2 pitch.
Question Monkey and
Pete,
Jibbo
you
just
know,
like making
Oh,
sure we hear the
and
chat.
Sean.
Oh, nice snap from Sean. Okay, so he swapped out Billie Jean there for a different catcher, so that's interesting. I guess he was tired of being worried about having Billie Jean. I think the nice thing about Billie Jean at first base is she's just never mind, he's put her back. Maybe he just forgot to change it from before and was
Very
like,
well
oh
could've.
shoot, thanks for the reminder. But the nice thing about Billie Jean at first is she's so tall that she just doesn't miss anything.
One out.
As we found out, that height is actually a very good stat to look at.
Yeah, I think honestly it feels like height is more
swinging a
important
drive.
than glove. Oh, Reese.
Over.
There he goes.
Oh, that's typical Reese.
Yeah, that's why you don't pick Reese. If Rajahs loses this series, it's going to be totally because of Reese. Calling it right now.
Dallas is the batter.
Oh, so they're locked into these 9 or to the 4 that they selected their whole series.
No, yeah,
It's not
actually,
just
so
for-
they'll redraft after each game, and
Okay, got
actually
it.
they'll switch the order. So this time, then Laharl picked first, and then the next game then will be at Laharl's home field. He'll be the home team, and Rajahs will get to pick first. He still could end
Gotcha,
up with
okay.
Reese potentially, but he will have a chance to pick a different roster, which I think they'll want to
this-
anyway. Oh, Billie
Yep.
Jean.
Oh, it went. Oh.
Okay, this is where I would move Billie Jean out of catcher because you want to get this double play.
The delivery.
But then again, that was like, oh, I guess he was going high with it there. But I was like, that was
Yeah.
right down the middle.
The 1-2 pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Hook to the outside. This one looks like it's going to be tempting, but will be out of the zone. Managed to catch Laharl chasing.
That actually probably works out best for Laharl as he'll as he avoids the double play now. Again, like not like Rajah can use it, but just it gets out of that double play situation.
Yeah, that's true. Like there still is some value to picking up additional power-ups, even though you can only use one. Because, for example, if you pick up an aluminum power bat or a crazy bunt, those are going to be more valuable at Ekman than the screaming line drive, and he can opt to use that one instead as his one power-up.
That was a ball.
Yeah, definitely.
1-1.
All right, so 1-1 count to Chipper.
You there, swing.
Oh, that's a good whack.
Under it.
Nomar's
Nomar
thinking
should
about
have-
it. I think he's too far forward, but maybe he's tall enough to make the catch. He does. And the inning.
No more.
One left on.
Yeah, Nomar does have some pretty good height. Does get out of it. That looked like it could have been dangerous for sure.
Yeah, I think like it seems like the safer position from what I've noticed watching these games, the safer fielding position is slightly in front of the circle. Just because if you're like towards the back, a lot of times they'll just like catch it at their feet. And then that's basically as bad because then the runners are still on. They've probably already made it to first base by that time if it was a high enough fly ball. And if you have anyone on base, you can just run them in. So I think it's generally safer to go ahead if they're tall enough, which is the catch.
For sure. So we got the top or the 2, 3, and 4 up right here for Rajah. This is a good spot to be in. And right as I say that, Barrybond strikes out with the line drive swing, unfortunately. But still, Sean Green and Angela up next. Like that's definitely 2 players that you want to have up like top of your order.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of value to stacking your lineup in online because
From the stretch and the
you gotta have back to back good batters if you want to get anything going.
dive. Oh, yes.
Wes Markey makes a great play there to deny
And that's an out.
deny Sean Green of a potential of beating out that throw from Kimmy. All right, Angela, good at one thing. Gotta hit it deep.
Exactly. You know, in his game against Nate Tastic, Angela did hit. I think it was a game-winning home run. I mean, he didn't win the game right there. It wasn't like a walk-off, but that was the run that he won by. Also, we've started a prediction in the chat. No one's scored yet, so I think we're good to just let it go. You can go ahead and predict who you think will win this game, not the whole series, just this game. Feel free to do that in there and earn some channel points. I'll close that, I don't know, hopefully before someone scores and gives away likely who will win. We'll let that go for a minute. Okay,
Alright,
Rajahs
so-
making more adjustments, progressively worsening his catcher. This is so odd.
Yeah.
Where do you even put Billie Jean though, besides first base? He doesn't have
really
the arm.
Yeah, there's nowhere else you can put her.
She's set. And
The other danger too, and this happened in my game against Laharl, then Billie Jean's so tall that she can overthrow people.
from the windup.
That happens even at first base if the pitcher comes over to cover the bag, but like you run into that problem in other places in the field as well, where like you overthrow a base and like that could decide the game. Give up a run at a bad time and that's it.
Ball.
Angela to Billie Jean should be easy. Yep, easy enough there. Kimmy doesn't quite have the speed even at Ekman to beat that out.
Haven't seen a whole lot of action out of Beltran this season. At least like, I mean, I'm not looking at the stats. I'm just saying like my personal perception of seeing him. But it's not like he doesn't have the potential to clear the infield and get on base. Just hasn't done it a whole lot lately.
And the count is 0-2.
Yeah, it sounds like the typical Beltran conundrum. Looking at his stats, he should be good, and then you play him, you're like, why is this player bad?
Ooh.
Oh, this is dangerous though.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
Oh, Billie Jean, what are you doing?
Steps to first.
Just after I said she never drops the ball, with Sean just charging over from shortstop. Almost made it to the bag before she did. Yeah, that was just bad all around. She stepped off the bag, made the drop. I think if she hadn't left the bag, she probably would have been able to catch it too, because she would have been facing it.
She kicks.
I know, right?
Yep.
Right, caster
Like
curse.
commentator's curse.
Strike one. Goes for it.
So,
Bounces it over to second.
Annie, yeah, not able to catch that, and we got a runner in score. Ooh, that was closer than it probably should have been.
Was that Annie trying to throw someone out?
Yeah.
They have a runner
Never thought
on
I'd see the
second.
day.
1 out.
Yeah, I'm honestly just scratching my head here. I don't know why Rajahs still has Annie at catcher. Like, there's no point setting up a double play,
Right field line.
so I don't know if
Billie Jean.
not able to get there. Yeah, I'm just not sure what his play is here. Maybe he'll explain it later.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Yep, so 0-2. 0-3. Oh, strikes him out. It's a big strikeout there for Angela.
Yeah, Marky's vision not doing him any favors there. That one was way inside. But yeah, those hooks are just so tough to read, which makes them such valuable pitches, especially against human players.
The coach calls
Yep.
timeout.
Yep, as he goes. Bonds at catcher. Beefing up the infield a little bit. Ooh, that's dangerous though.
Yeah,
Billie
okay, I'm
Jean
gonna
at
call it right
third.
now. Kenny's about to just like drive a line drive straight up the middle, right to Annie, and then okay, for a second he's actually gonna hit it, but now that he's moved him, he's gonna get burned for that.
Here's the motion. Rotate.
This is definitely make or break right here.
Oh,
But again, though, maybe he's playing. Oh, that worked. Wow,
Wow,
that
worked
with
perfectly.
The shift and everything.
Got him out.
I think, but I mean, I guess maybe it's not that bad because he does have the power up in his back pocket. Even though we do agree that it's probably not one of the better ones,
Marty Cordova.
it's still he does so he can play a little more dangerous.
that's true. Yeah, he can be pretty confident that he can get one run at least. You know, like if he gets someone on
Exactly.
second,
Ready now.
a good screaming line drive hit will definitely drive them in. And so I guess maybe what Laharl's thinking is he's like, or not Laharl, what Rajahs is thinking is like, all right, let's let Laharl get one run so I can use the power up and then take the game in 6. Because as it
Marty.
is, it's looking like we're going to extras. Oh, just outside the chalk.
No out.
Beltran only thrown 23 pitches. Oh. Raj is looking at his lineup, trying to figure out what he wants to do. I'm sure there was some change from Laharl there.
Into the motion.
Did he move? Was Marty at shortstop before?
Ball one. No out.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
He comes
Just
in.
Bel-
Going
yeah,
power with
Beltran.
Cordova. That's a risky choice because his contact is not going to be as good. Yeah, and he does let
Yeah.
that one go.
He does, I think, yeah, I was looking at it. He does have decent power, I think. 69 power, 46 contact. So not great, but yeah, that 46 contact is definitely not the best.
The stretch and the throw.
Now we're going to get to see what Annie can do here.
Foul.
Annie, on the other hand, has excellent contact, but no power. So she's definitely going to be hoping. The best hit you can get with Annie is like pulling a nice liner right up the right up the first or third baseline, just past the first baseman or something. And then she's fast enough once she's on the baselines. Oh gosh, Pete's just gonna... Whoa, what's happening?
He just ate that up.
I thought he was just gonna tag her out because he was gonna make it to the bag before.
Alright, Jorge. Definitely someone who is sneaky good.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with
In the
that.
right hands.
I'd agree with that. You don't expect him to get a solid hit, but then all of a sudden he hits one of the fence or over it, and just
But he
caught
does
out.
have that bad vision, though. That's the only downside. He does have the worst vision in the game.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the server. We were like, if you can get good, at not using a swing spot, then online becomes so much better for you. Because you can pick players that have terrible vision. It doesn't matter, and you can read these pitches better. Because the hard thing is half the time the players aren't even throwing strikes because they know if they can get it close enough to the strike zone, you're just going to go for it because you have to take every opportunity you have. That's not obviously out. And so yeah, I think I would guess that most people a lot of the time just put it literally on the corner. So there's just unless you can really read the positioning, it's going to be hard to get anything going.
I think 2 strikeouts that frame right there. As we got zeros on the scoreboard headed into the 6th and final inning, looking like extras are going to be happening.
Yeah, Vicky's not really who's going to be kicking things off as far as deep hits or anything, but she might be able to get on base.
Yep. I mean, maybe hit grounder with her. Grounder is legal, right? Or no?
Yeah. Nope. All batting or all swings are legal.
Okay, gotcha. I don't think meta.
I don't think that's
I don't think bunt. I don't think
inning.
bunt is meta defining, but a grounder definitely could be as Vicky strikes out. Well,
yeah, grounders are tough because I think the defenses are too good in online. You have enough decent players, and usually the human players they don't make the same mistakes that AIs do. That makes the grounders so valuable. They generally throw to the right base at least, and so yeah, I haven't seen grounders be super hopeful. Then again, I think if you're on a concrete field, then it would be more, it'd be more effective. But especially on the grass field, I think you're gonna struggle with grounders in online.
Yep. Ooh, we got a lot of switches going on over here. I can't even keep track of them all. We got Marty at catcher now. We got Jorge back at third. Billie Jean first base.
Yeah, I think
Reese at shortstop and Annie at second.
Yeah, I think he's expecting Pete to hit it to the outfield. Now, what would be really interesting here is if Laharl's okay, I can see Reese and Annie, so I'm just gonna hit a grounder because nobody in the middle of the field has an arm. And I don't know who he's got at catcher. Probably someone better than before.
I believe it was Marty. I think it's Marty.
Okay. Well, in that case, maybe not. It just depends where your grounder goes, which you just never know.
Yep. 1-2 count here. Strike 3 looking, and that's a huge strikeout.
Yeah, that is so
Pete is
big.
definitely very, very dangerous.
Seriously, I wish we had a stat for how often of the time that Pete gets on base does he score, because it's got to be pretty high. You make any mistake and he just got a triple basically.
Yep.
Time out.
There was one online game I was playing that someone had Pete, and I threw it, and it bounced off my first baseman's head. They flopped. He went to second. I tried to throw it back to the pitcher. It hit the pitcher in the back of the head. They flopped, and he was on third. And I literally just fielded the grounder, threw it to first, threw it to the pitcher. Not even kidding.
Yeah,
Not
you're
an
how is this
exaggeration.
even legal? This should not be happening. I know, yeah. And then
Angela.
it's at that point you're just sitting there holding the ball, hoping that nothing happens. Okay,
Yeah.
we're in the bottom of the 6th here. Rajahs cannot use his power up, but hopefully he can get something going. If he hits a homer here, it will be game.
Game's over. All right. Oh, we got Marky and Billie Jean going at it. This is some plot armor right here. Billie Jean with her best swing ever
I know,
incoming.
it would be great if they got situational boosts. Marky and Billie Jean aren't on the same team, but I wonder if Marky would get a nerf if he's playing against, or if he's pitching to Billie Jean because he's nervous or something, or maybe the other way around. I don't know. That would be fun.
That'd be pretty funny. Yep.
Or Kenny pitching to Vicky or something.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely stuff. Definitely some stuff they could have done, but again, like, there's obviously only so much you can do in a game like this.
Right, exactly. We got plenty. I mean, I appreciate the boosts that they put in there, especially those like lesser known ones. You know, like Lisa and oh shoot, who's it? Piazza.
Yeah.
That one was
Lisa
pretty
and
fun.
Piazza was one.
Kenny and Ichiro.
Cheater and Reese. That's a fun one.
Oh yeah.
That's only an 03. Those are only an 03 though.
Oh yeah, that's
but
true.
people feel down pretty easily.
Dang, down to 2 outs. Definitely looking like we're gonna hit extras.
Okay, now.
Nomar with a chance here though.
And Nomar's not a bad player to have up right now.
No, definitely not. I mean, you hit
He's
a
got
you hit it deep enough in Ekman, and you can maybe get an inside the Parker.
Oh, yeah. Takes one low right there. Oh, swinging a drive.
Oh,
that might
hang on.
be up.
Oh no way.
Oh, it's...
Oh,
warning track power.
Oh.
And he pulled it a little bit. He has that one out as we head to extras. That was about as dramatic as it could have been.
Yeah, those are the worst, because like if we were on Laharl's perspective, we would have immediately known, because we would have seen like the fielding circle, whatever, and we've been like, it's not out of the park. But yeah, when you see it just like floating up there, you're like, come on. Angela
this will be close.
Does be able to make the play.
Does stay on the bag there.
Yeah, Rajahs is in chat. He's Tyler Joel. He's like,
okay.
He's crying. I would be too, yeah. A chance to take the first game ever off of Laharl. And, you know, just like, what, 10 feet short, 20 feet short? Yeah, that's true. If we were playing at Laharl's home field, that would have probably easily been a homer.
There's Laharl's
he's Parks Department.
PD2, right?
Yep, exactly. Oh, dang.
Oh, no more.
Wait, off his head? No, okay.
Oh god, I thought it was gonna Conseco. I thought we were gonna see a Conseco.
That would be.
That
would be so awful for Rajahs, but I would love to see it.
I always get scared of that one. Then you have the ultimate plot armor of someone who has Conseco who gets Conseco'd.
Right. Exactly. Although Kimmy Homer, I'd be cool with that too.
Oh yeah, Kimmy Homer would be great.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they're gonna fight a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Marty's the one you want going for that.
Definitely.
And he makes the catch.
Those of you that don't know, when we talk about a Conseco home run, Conseco was not a very good fielder. He was only a designated hitter for the most part. And when playing a game in Texas, he had to play right field. And the ball literally bounced off his head over the fence for a home run. It's one of the worst bloopers of all time. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, like literally I mean, you should probably watch it right now, because like, it's worth your time to see.
Yep.
Oh, what a nasty hook. I think that was going to be a strike.
Yeah, you almost have to. Those are the worst, because you're like, well, I swing and I foul it off, or I swing and I miss it, or I just don't swing and it's a strike anyway.
Exactly.
Lose situation. Yeah, and you can't do anything about with Pete's speed like that. You're even
Pete almost caught that before it bounced. I mean,
yeah,
he's so
Bond
fast.
has 94 speed and it still doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Bonds has been such a good player for Rajahs. He's been getting solid hits to the fence, and those are doubles easily for Bonds. And once you've got someone on second, then you get one more decent hit, and you're likely to have a run.
All right, Sean Green up here, 1-1 count. We got Markey a pitcher. I just realized it's Markey and not Beltran.
Markey has been my starting pitcher like all season, because I didn't draft a pitcher. Well, I drafted the Webbers, so I had to use them later on. But yeah, most of the season I've been using Markey. What a hit from Sean!
Oh, this is dangerous.
Vicky, it's still in. Off her head, come on. She does manage to make the catch too.
Not gonna lie, Rajahs is making the better contact.
That's true.
I will say.
And now we've got Angela.
Yep.
I think you make the same contact as those two previous hits with Angela, and it's a home run.
Yeah, for sure. Just because her power is better than the other twos.
Her swing is so satisfying too.
Oh yeah.
0 and 2. He's ready now.
So here we go. Let's see if you can get that contact.
Ooh,
Oh,
no.
the heat.
Oh,
No,
everyone left the bag,
that's
though.
going on first though.
Oh,
Kenny
gosh.
will-
Kenny's wheeling it
Oh,
out.
Yep. Like,
He's got his off-road tires on.
He was so torn whether or not he should mash or not to sprint because you don't know if you have another juice,
Oh, yeah,
which he
true.
does not. So
Yeah, exactly.
And he
You're like,
doesn't-
is it even
and
worth
looking
it?
at
No. It's frozen up a little bit. Is that just Rajahs' stream that stopped? Or is it Discord? Because I don't hear Sisu anymore either. Oh gosh. I've been disconnected.
you have.
Okay, I hear you now.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you weren't saying anything before, but I couldn't hear
Oh,
you for a
no.
while. Oh wait, okay, we're back.
Okay.
We're back. Whew.
We're good. Okay, got it.
The finals can continue. Oh, yeah, first I thought my computer froze and I was like, oh geez, worst case scenario. Like, we're not gonna recover from that quickly.
No. Oh, Annie with a nice field right there though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was
if Rajahs
I was
wins
quiet there
with
first.
Annie at catcher, I'm gonna have to rethink everything I know about backyard baseball.
Yeah, for real. Truly just proving anyone can be played anywhere.
Oh,
Oh, Marquis, that's gonna go foul
oh,
though, I
here we
think.
go. The
Oh!
Billie Jean face up. Oh, the disrespect to going for the tag.
lore.
Billie Jean wanted to make it personal there.
From the windup and the delivery.
All right, Angela here. Good swing there by Kenny. Wait, does Laharl have both Kawaguchis? I just realized that.
Oh, he does, yeah. Jibo's like, big
Jibo's-
kiss. We'll have to see what happened to their stats after that event. Marky just gets boosted to like 10, 10, 10, 10.
Yep.
Into the motion and the delivery.
Yeah, that's definitely fanfic material.
Yeah, like let's just nip that out the bud right there. Like, and
Billie
nothing else.
Jean?
Oh dang, Billie Jean coming in clutch here.
That'll send him.
Not gonna lie, outside of the one where she ran away, Billie Jean's been pretty solid at first. Hasn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
made too many mistakes. I think both errors are hers. Don't get me wrong. She's been pretty good.
Marty, you know that.
Oh man.
Alright. We got Rookie of the Year, Marty Cordova up once again. Trying to end this game.
Pitch on the way. Swing. Strike one.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch. That's probably a ball, but regardless, you have to swing at that.
I know, yeah.
This is-
Especially because like some of the strike calls are just so brutal. Like the ball will not even be touching like the gray area of the strike zone, and it's still a strike. It's rough.
Yeah, definitely. It's like barely touching the yellow. It's like, where'd that one go?
That was a ball.
Wow. Oh, I totally thought that was in.
I did too.
From the windup and the throw. That was a ball.
Oh, another one. All
That was,
right,
like, the
maybe
exact
Marty's
same
tired a little
spot.
bit. Yeah.
Target goes
2-2
out.
count.
The
Oh yeah, that's a good pitch.
foul. 2 and 2.
Fortunately, Marty doesn't not able to get two great contacts.
He's set. The 2-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Oh man. Oh, he does get
Oh, that
it.
actually was a strike.
Ball.
Marty's the one getting the ball, so there's a chance here.
Oh.
And he falls.
Chucks it to first.
Oh, okay.
And Marty beats it out. Okay, this could be the beginning. This could be the beginning of the end here, at least of game one.
Ready for action.
Then
I
we have
know.
Annie at
Let's
the
hope so.
plate.
I want to get through these games. Right now, it's not looking good for us finishing this series tonight.
No,
or already after
unless
9,
Delivered.
or after 9
Oh
my
yeah,
time.
it's 11, make a wish.
Oh shoot! Wish for Marty to get
Marty?
on base.
And
Oh, what? No!
I think he has to mash there. He didn't mash. He thought he was safe.
Oh, it's so hard to judge that distance with this like 2D perspective.
and the pitch.
That's so frustrating.
And pop
I know, yeah, you gotta slide. Sometimes though, okay, I mean, in Rajahs' defense, sliding can be risky because you can accidentally send them back. And if you do that, then you're stuck in a rundown and you just wasted it. But yeah, I genuinely thought he was gonna easily make it.
Thought so too. Yeah, yeah, it's just so tough because you're like, it's Kimmy, like I got this, and then it's like, oh man, it's just so close. That's
Yeah,
good
I wonder
contact
if-
there by Jorge.
It might be partially like the rubber banding or whatever happens with the servers too. That like it could be on Laharl's perspective, he's like, oh my gosh, why is he not running? I'm right here. But on Rajahs' perspective, Kimmy looked like she was further away. So you just never know.
Ooh, that was actually closer than I thought it was going to be with Jorge. So we head to the top of the 9th, right? Yep.
Yep. All right, guys.
Major league game.
Let's let's wrap this up in record time here. I'm just kidding. Record time. This is nowhere near the record. Record for those of you that are new is I think 28 innings. Which,
oh God, I don't know if I can.
No,
I don't know if I can deal with a 28 inning game.
I don't know what we would do at that point. Probably just be like, that's it, guys.
But you know what? You both win. Co-champions. Oh, little whack there, but Billie Jean fields it cleanly for the first out. At the back of the top of the order here.
Pete.
Yeah,
MVP
exactly. MVP
for real.
Yep. Joe knows. Okay, we're gonna see some defense switching around here.
Rajahs is like, all right, we gotta build this defense around. Okay, yeah, clearing up the. Yeah, you know what? I think Rajahs is right on this move because if Pete hits the outfield at this field, it's an easy home run for Pete.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
You don't make the grab or something, or you flop, then he's in, or a triple. You know, and a triple is basically a run for Pete because the second the ball touches the ground, he's home.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't know what are the rules on intentional walks? Like you might even want to consider. Actually, then I guess it puts him on third.
Yeah, no, the rules this season are there's no intentional walks allowed. Like it has happened. Like I think it happened in my game against Laharl. Like I didn't mean to, and I did. Like that's okay. We'll just let that go. But if you can't use the intentional walk pitch, if that makes sense.
Okay, got it. All right. And Pete goes down. I think Pete's 0 for 4 on the day today.
Yeah, actually. I know. Rajahs has been shutting him down. I think the strategy of shifting his defense around a lot has been working. I mean, like, there's been times where I've questioned where he's moved people, but I think adapting to the batters up is something that has worked better than I thought it would.
Definitely. I will say this, though. He needs a strikeout. He needs one soon, because Angela's juice is going to keep going lower and lower at this point. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know if Laharl... I mean, he can't, like, see this, obviously. I don't think he's in the stream either, but yeah, because once her stamina's low and the pitch count is high... Oh! That's gone. There's nothing he can do, unless Barry just, like, hops over the fence, but... Nope. Yep.
We've got our homer. Where's the blimps at? We need the blimps in chat here. Do I even, like, have that? You gotta do it. I don't think I actually have them. There we go. There we go.
If you're subscribed to me...
I'm sure my subscription expired a long time ago.
I'm pretty sure it did too. I only have like 2 subscriptions or 2 subs at this point. I don't even get to stream that much anymore, to be honest. I'm way too busy with work. But I still have the blimp though. Always big blimping.
That's right. I know. I meant to put the to get that GIF on here so I could have the blimp go across the screen. But we never did make one that doesn't say match of the week. We got to get one that has B-ball on it.
Definitely.
Okay, so this is where things get real because actually, you know what? This might not even be the end of the game because Rajahs has his power up, and
but I think I don't think he's at a good part of his lineup though.
Oh,
I think he's at towards the bottom.
That's true.
I need. Yeah, because he was at. He had trying to think where he was.
The last
Jorge
out was
his last out,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was Jorge. So that's that sounds to me like your 6th position, something like that, 6th or 7th. So he's probably in the worst possible place, which really sucks because like wait no, but he might have Billie Jean, and Billie Jean with the spinning line drive would be good.
Yeah, I think, and to be honest, Reese is a decent candidate. If he walks, and as he walks, Juan gone. In fact, like we were saying, Angela losing her.
Losing control, he might have to bring in someone else.
Billie Jean obviously is a good candidate who should be coming up soon. But Reese is another okay candidate, well, just from his speed. So if he can get into a spot where there isn't anyone, or if he gets to go straight away center, like you could get him on 2nd or on 3rd potentially. So we'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, right. And then a streaming line drive could easily bring him in. Okay, that was like best possible hit from Chipper Jones. I was definitely worried we were gonna see like 3-0. Okay, so it's all on Rajahs now.
8, 9, and 1. So we are towards the bottom, but let's see when he decides to use it. If Billie Jean gets to screaming, if she gets it at the top of the zone, then it could very well be gone.
He's going for it, yeah.
But does Laharl know that and just keep everything low? Yep.
I think even with a low pitch, then you'd still be able to do it. Oh, he's not sure now.
He's second guessing himself.
Yeah.
As that's just the beautiful pitch right there by Laharl.
Oh my gosh. Rajahs is really thinking hard about this.
and you truly don't know how many you have either.
I know, yeah. I don't know if I don't think I showed this in the recap, but like when I was playing Laharl, I didn't accidentally, but I used a crazy button at a time when I actually couldn't, but I missed and struck out. And so luckily, like if it happened, I don't know what we would have done. I probably would have just lost the game immediately, but the problem was I only had one crazy button, so it got wasted. But I did get one back later and it didn't end up mattering, but yeah, I mean, you really don't want to give it up. No, it went foul. Oh, okay, so that is so...
Let's see, does he have another one? This is going to be big.
Yeah, actually, okay, so just so you know, Rajahs, you're allowed to use it. Like, you can use it again, if that makes sense. Like, because it went foul. Like, you didn't successfully use it.
Okay. He does have another one.
I don't know if he's going to hear this in time, though. Let me message. Oh!
Swing and a miss!
Laharl's not messing around. He wants to end this game now.
Yup. Scummed.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're pretty confident that the reason they go foul. Yeah. Oh, well, did he use the second one?
He did. I believe he did. Yeah, it looked like
it's
he
still
did.
There.
No, okay,
it's still
he
there.
didn't. He used a regular line drive. So, okay, this is the one that I was thinking about with Reese, just because of the speed, and he's full stamina, so you can definitely get him going.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message. I just want to make sure both players know that he can use it again. I just don't want Laharl to be thrown off by that. Yeah, maybe Nomar would be better. I don't know, but.
Well, like Nomar has the better stamina, but I think Reese has the higher speed, if I remember correctly. Maybe not actually. No, oh yeah, Reese does have slightly better speed than Nomar. Ball 3. So Reese needs a good pitch here. That's a good pitch. He does take it wisely. Thinking over here. Oh, that's a tough one. Doesn't take it. Oh, and he just barely catches the zone.
Oh,
full count. Another full count here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still deciding.
He's thinking about it. Okay. Oh, this is so tough.
Nomar. Oh, that was a good swing. Exactly. Use it here and then hit a homer with Nomar. Nomar came close last at bat. And you are tiring Beltran out a little bit. See if Reese can make good contact. Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh, it went foul again.
That's gotta be his last one, right?
That's gotta be, yeah. I feel like I just heard a power-up sound though. Did anyone else hear that?
I have the stream muted, so I didn't hear it.
Okay, I could have sworn I heard a power-up sound.
Oh he still has it?
How does he still have it?
4? I have never seen anyone get 4.
Did Carlos throw a power-up pitch or something?
Vladimir Guerrero on the hill.
I don't think he did.
I thought the maximum was 3.
I thought it was 2.
I could have sworn that I heard...
Unless maybe we miscounted one somewhere.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe he didn't use it with Billie Jean that one time. Did he use it right there though? On Reese?
Pretty sure he had it.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he had it toggled. That one I'm like 90% sure he had it.
Okay, it's all down to Nomar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna see like 3 fireballs or something.
He did not use it, so Nomar.
Oh my gosh. This screaming line drive is lasting so long.
Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. He missed, and it was kind of an apple too. Oh.
Here's the motion.
Well, it went below the zone. That was rough.
Yeah,
Okay, I mean, it totally looked like a juicy pitch.
it definitely looked pretty juicy. That's the fireball, and that is the ball game. Congratulations to Laharl, taking game 1 off of Vladimir Guerrero home run. He gets the home run, and then he gets the save.
Oh man, that that was an intense last couple of bats there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and select the prediction winner there. Laharl won. Complete the prediction. Congratulations to those of you who got that vote right. We are now 1-0 in the series. I'm just gonna check with the players and make sure they're still good to go. I know, yeah.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's just nothing you can do, right? And that's just the most frustrating thing, right? Especially in a competitive setting here. All right, I'm just confirming with them that we're still good for game 2, and if so, then we'll just hop into the draft. While we're doing that, guys, if you are interested in entering the giveaway, which we're gonna start right now, just type something in the chat, like, I don't know, ! giveaway or something, so that I can make sure I get you entered in. I'll still try and get other people I've seen already, but we'll go ahead and do a couple of those while we're waiting for things to get set up. Laharl's already confirmed he's good. I think Rajahs is good because he's
yeah, he's already setting it up.
Yeah, okay, so then you guys are good to draft, and then yeah, Little Cat, you're definitely welcome to enter. Looks like Question Monkey's in. All right. Oh, hang on. We're already in the draft. There we go. We've started. This is where it started with Marty here. So this is for game 2. These are previous winners, by the way, of the giveaway. And while that's going, I will actually no. I'll wait till once we start the next game. I'll run the giveaway, and then we'll just award those. Usually the first innings are pretty slow. We're seeing very similar draft to last time, but no Kimmy. Don't forget that this game is not at Ekman, it is at Parks Department. So power will be even more important, and Kimmy is less relevant.
Yep, 100%.
Rod just using the Reese emoji as he does. Is that everyone? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, and Laharl goes for.
Kimmy's last pick.
Okay, actually. I think if I had Rajahs, I would have gone for Kimmy, like, because her arm and bat are good enough that there's still, I don't know, it's a trade-off.
He said Sosa as a joke.
Rajahs picking up Sosa. Sorry, dude, he's on my team. All right, let's head back over to the stream. Oh, that's not the stream. Head back over to the stream. There we go. And we're making the call.
Here we go. This is it. We have match point here. We might be crowning a champion in a little bit.
I know, yeah. If Laharl wins this, he wins the series. Just so you guys know, the winnings for this game are: you get the custom pennant, you get the champion role in the server, which is displayed separately. You get 3 months of Discord Nitro, and I think that's it. But that's plenty. And the runner-up will get 1 month of Discord Nitro, a special role, and also a pennant. So there are some winnings at stake here, besides obviously just like the clout, you know, of winning. And if Laharl really goes undefeated the entire season, then that's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry guys, I'm not forgetting about the giveaway. I will get that going right now. I'm entering people in. I might have to come up with some way to show it on the side here. Jibbo, you want to be entered? Just kidding. Cisa, you want to be in here?
Sure, why not? I'll just throw a blimp in chat.
All right, we got Question Monkey.
Blimp. And the John Gasm.
All right, who else is in chat here?
You got Jibbo, you got LC, you got Question Monkey. Who else?
I'm trying to see who's in there.
JY was in there.
Oh yeah. We'll stick JY in there. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else I recognize in just like the chat, like users in chat.
guy Smiley. I'm not sure who that
Honestly,
is.
everyone might get a pennant. But I mean, hey, I'm fine with that.
Yep. I'm just going back to the chat and seeing M Polson 62. Oh, I guess they're new. They might be new. Interesting. Looks like it's it. That's
Let's see,
everyone knows.
who was that last one? Are they still here? I just want. I need to make sure we have a way to contact. I guess I could send them a whisper. So yeah, what was their? Oh, M Polson 62. Yeah, we'll put them in.
Yeah.
If they don't contact Jibbo, then we'll give it to someone else. If they don't, after a while, then. Or we'll just let Jibbo keep our money.
Miley
That's
77.
fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, last chance for anyone that wants to be entered into the giveaway for a custom pennant from Jibbo. I've got Little Toon Cat, Sisu, Question Monkey, JY Knight, and Polson, which is 5 people. So they will all get pennants. Your odds are so good right now.
Actually, like the best odds you could ever have.
Rajahs already has 2.
Oh my gosh.
A dev deserves his pennant. Honestly, yeah, Jibbo, you should send a pennant to. I guess you'd have to get his address. That's the hold up. You know, you can't just like randomly send people stuff. To who's the guy that Nick Merkovich, right? That always comes to these streams, or not always comes, but he's come a few times. That guy's awesome.
Oh yeah, I think he's popped into a couple of mine before too, just like randomly.
Oh no way.
Lurk.
Yeah, that's so cool. He's still like involved. He clearly loves the game, or at least like the community around it.
Okay, now.
All right, cool. I think that's everyone. So
sure.
you know what? We're still gonna run this spinner just for fun because that makes it more exciting. I'll see if I can add it on the side here.
Yep. All right, so we got Beltron pitching to Noma as we're playing at PD2 here. As he hits a little dribbler. Beltron, another Rookie of the Year winner, if I do recall correctly. I think he was the year 2000 Rookie of the Year. Could be wrong on that though. I might have to do my
Kiss this one goodbye.
might have to do some research on that one. I feel like Beltron was a Rookie of the Year winner with the Royals. You never know. That's Bond's it's a foul ball.
I'm looking for Bonds to step up this game. He did so well in the other ones, but
yeah, we need a big Bonds game for
sure. Oh shoot! I just realized I haven't updated the series score here.
Ooh,
in case you're just tuning in, Laharl won the first game. It was very close, but he did come away with the win off of a homer from who hit the homer? Was it Vlad?
Oh yeah, it was Vladdy. Yep.
Vlad hit a homer against me too. Won that game. Yeah, Laharl leads. If he wins this game, he will take the series.
And Bond goes down swing. So for those keeping track at home, Beltron did win Rookie of the Year in '99. I was close. Almost had it.
All right, we've almost got this the giveaway thing.
Giveaway set up.
And we'll do 2 right now. Is what we'll do. So I guess it won't be one for everyone actually. But if you stick around, you know, then you're probably gonna get it. Because yeah, that's true. Jibbo's mentioning Game 3. It's likely we'll have to do Game 3 another night, and we'll save a couple for them.
For sure. And
it is so hard
behind the plate
to edit this stream while it's live.
Yep. All right, let's see what Sean Green has. That's a tough one to lay off of if he does. Oh, and he does. Okay, good eye. Good eye there by Rajahs. As we go 1 and 2. Hits one down the first base line. Vladdy will field that one with ease. And the side is retired in order. So we got Pete Wheeler, the Game 1 hero, Vladimir Guerrero, and then Juan Gonzalez coming up here for Laharl in what could be his title clinching game.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, things are looking good. He's at his home field.
Prediction also.
Oh yeah. Let's see, Jibbo, can you set that up? Do you have access to that?
If Jibbo's a mod, he does. It doesn't look like he's
This is
a mod.
his channel though.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, but I see what you're saying. He'd have to log in from his other account. I can do it in a second.
Yeah.
As long as nobody scores a run. Even if they do, we'll still do it.
Yep. They'll be able to run it, no problem. So 2-1. Ooh, that one just missed it everywhere.
This next one's a
Swing. Pop
Oh, a
fly.
swing. Oh, that's gonna be tough with Annie. But Marty comes over late.
Left of center.
Oh,
Wait
doesn't
for
catch
a
it.
second.
Oh, and they get Pete out.
Dang.
Oh,
That was a
wow,
great
that
play.
That actually was the great play. He did try and go back with Pete, but it looks like he fell as opposed to just
From the
turning
front
around.
and the pitch.
So that was definitely a wild time.
One out. Take it.
All right, guys, we're gonna start the giveaway now. I will pop this up. You guys see that? Is that big enough? It's not big enough, huh? I'm sorry. I don't want to cover too much of the game here, so I'm just gonna cover up this here. All right, here we go.
Yep.
We're gonna do 2 right now. We'll do spin number 1.
Angela, Vladimir Guerrero to get revenge, get a little bit of revenge.
Juan Gonzalez.
Oh, and the winner. I don't know where it's going. You don't know where it's going. JY.
Nice. JY is our 3rd winner of the giveaway. The first 2 happened earlier,
Ball.
so let me just write that down.
Gone.
Chucks it out.
Oh, and Angela does.
I know. I
throw
feel
out
bad. We're missing this
Wangan.
like amazing fielding here, as we've kept like some important ones. Getting Jimbo's like,
Jimbo's
no.
saying he doesn't get one.
We're indexing that.
Angela Del
Just give him one that says like, the podcast sucks or something. Oh yeah, you might not know, Cece, they're running a podcast this season.
Oh, they are nice.
Yeah, JY and Ace are doing one. Actually, yeah, here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the second one.
with nobody out.
And let's take JY off. Let's see.
Into the motion, he throws it.
One more
JK,
here.
JK.
And the count is 1-1. Takes the stretch. The 1-1.
Oh,
Oh,
question
Angela was a
monkey.
good swing.
His patience has paid off.
He finally gets one.
Nobody out.
Yep, there we go.
Shout
We
out to
got
Question
JY and Question Monkey. So I'm just gonna hop over into the
To the plate.
giveaway screen. Shouldn't show anything for you guys, and then that way I don't forget who they were. And then we'll be back, full attention
From the windup. Here's
to this potentially deciding game.
Potentially deciding.
At this point, like, I don't know what I want more. Like, I would love to finish it tonight, just because that would be the maximum hype. I would hate to like have it to kill it, but at the same time, you, as a fan, you always want it to go to the final game.
Two
At least
best
that-
words in sports. Game 7.
Exactly.
Again, game 3 for us, but regardless, you guys know the sentiment.
into the motion. Fire.
All right, it's Belch on here. Ooh, that's a tough. Oh, never mind. It's Pete. I forgot it's Pete.
And that's an out.
All right, we'll take that back. Here we go. All right, we're back on, and I will start the predictions now. We're still at 0-0.
There have been no hits recorded, so both pitchers.
Basically,
are
nothing
lit-
has happened as far as the scoreboard's concerned.
Hung on.
Yep. Oh, I stand corrected. As Jorge, it's a great one.
Oh, quick!
that's
get
in no man's
the
land.
predictions in.
Oh no, as Marty does get there. Wow, that was a tough one. So we've had some good fielding so far. Even though we have zeros across the board.
I know, we've definitely seen some heroic efforts here. That prediction is live. For those of you interested in that, you can go for it. But now we're fully in the game. We don't have any of this
Definitely.
stream distractions going on. Chipper Jones
No.
now with a chance to flex his bat. I think one of the steals of the draft. Laharl did not make any mispicks, I don't think, in this draft. I think for where he picked, he always got the right players. At least like based on my rankings of them mostly. So that may be flawed, but still, no obvious errors. And I don't think that's true of many of the drafts. I think there were a lot of people that would do things differently, or maybe found out later that their teams didn't necessarily match. And yeah, you're right, Question Monkey. That is a scum thing. It's so annoying. Where like it sounds like you just like smacked it out of the park, and then it just like, you know, barely rolls past the pitcher's mound.
Ooh, as Chipper gets thrown out from right field. The very rare 9-3 in your scorecards.
Oh, never mind. Carlos Beltran looking to get something going for the Fishes. Home team this game at Parks Department. I haven't seen how many home runs Laharl has hit. I wonder why he picked Parks Department. Part of it could be like we drafted in a particular order, and it could be that was like all that's left. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe just open for short homers. Not sure.
Yeah, it's funny because as neutral as Parks Department is supposed to be, it's actually like really kind of imbalanced as well, just because of how short it is, and then like the screen in center field. It's actually not like it's really not a very balanced field.
Oh yeah, that's true. I know. Yeah, you don't want to hit it straight up because then it'll just bounce off. And like, yeah, I mean, it's the difference between scoring and probably not scoring, at least in online.
Yep. Like with someone like McGuire, like you hit it to straightaway center, it hits the screen. Anywhere else, it's a home run. Yet it's a single because he's so slow.
Exactly. Well, not only is it a single, you just set up a double play.
Yeah, exactly, because McGuire is very, very terribly slow. So as Markey goes down, Angela kind of cruising a little bit, not gonna lie. Yeah, she does have a juice in her back pocket, so kind of afford some strikeouts here.
Total zeros across this scoreboard. Both Rajahs and Laharl locking things down.
Yep. Defense and pitching does win championships. Let's see what Annie can do here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy there.
I know this little like trifecta here of catcher, pitcher, and first base is so hard to get past.
Yep, definitely. Because Beltran is quick enough. He's got a good arm. He's got good good fielding. Like he's so good. And then Vladdy at first with his good arm, and then Pete just anything short just fields everything.
Oh, Markey does make the throw. Yeah, even Markey at third. You know, like his arm is good enough to make most plays there.
Definitely.
And then you've got him as a relief pitcher.
Yep, and again another tall player as well, tall-ish player as well.
Yeah, well, not short player, basically. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think tall is the wrong word. Definitely not short is a good word for it.
I am kind of surprised that he doesn't start Markey though, just because like I feel like Beltran would be a better third baseman than Markey. But
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he's just used to the pitches that Beltran's good at. I've noticed that Laharl seems to opt for heaters more often than I've noticed other players going for them. And maybe Carlos has a better one.
Yeah, looking at Markey's heat is actually his best pitch at a 72.
Really?
Whereas Beltran's whereas Beltran's is a 60. So yeah, definitely interesting. So Angela here. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Toast. Okay, I gotta tell you about this. I was like, huh, interesting. Shifting to the right, then throws outside and goes exactly where he wants it. That is so smart by Rajahs. See, it's like the little things like that you see and you can pick up, and you gotta see like how they're playing it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and again, another one playing in right there. It goes right to Reese. That's one of the easier throws Reese can make. Like he's playing right into, or Laharl's playing right into Rajahs' hand, like how he's pitching, and it's just working out perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're seeing Rajahs definitely make very, very careful defensive decisions here, not wanting to make the one mistake that's going to lose this game, because really that's what these are coming down to. I mean, it's just one mistake, one pitch when your pitcher's a little too tired, or it slips into a juicy part of the zone.
Yep.
And that's it. Sean's gonna have to go for the tag. Okay, he does make it.
Yep. Yep. That is dangerous. Vicky at 9 is definitely very dangerous just for the fact of her speed. She's an 84 speed. She's the fastest of the undrafted players. So it's always something to look out for.
Little Toon Cat saying we should put Markey's Frog in the drafts. I don't know what his stats would look like, but
I think he'd have pretty good power. The way how he can drag Markey across, he'd probably have pretty good power and good contact. He's a frog. Like, let's be real here. But again, he'd have a really small strike zone. Probably wouldn't be very quick because frogs really aren't quick. They kind of just hop.
Yeah, you never know.
Fielding would. Yeah. He could be a quick hopper. You never know.
Well, he might be a good fielder with his tongue or something. That's
what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I don't know about his arm though. I think that would probably be where he falls flat.
Agreed. Do not want to put him at catcher.
So maybe like Pablo, but with a nerfed arm or something like that.
Will Tuget saying they'd take the frog for sure. You count here to Nomar. Oh, as Markey did come into pitch, I just realized that too.
Markey has some good hooks. They're pretty hard to read. As you can see,
speaking
yeah,
of-
totally fooled Rajahs there.
Great one there. All right, Bond's coming up. Again, I don't think Bonds has struggled this game or this series.
Yeah.
Facing the, he's gotta do something.
No, this is where you want him though. Like one out
Yep.
and always going power. That's interesting.
On power, let's have the short fortune. I mean, it's short fortune. Both alleys. Definitely where you want it.
Well, and I think at a certain point, like in these games, when you're just tired of them being small ball, then you're like, we're just gonna swing power till it's out. Yeah, I know. Bonds does not hit homers for me. He hits line drives great, you know,
Damn.
like to the fence, but he right. Oh yeah, did Bonds hit a home run in the other game? Or no, that was in, I think it was against Nate actually. When Bonds hit a home run or something.
Yeah, because the only run scored was the Vladdy home run.
Right,
last game.
yeah. Yeah, nothing happening this time, so it's going to be down to Sean to get anything going for the Rangers in the top of the fourth. Oh, I should probably end this prediction. You've got like 10 seconds if you want to get those in. I'll give you till 44.
Ooh, and that's gonna be close.
Perfect
Vladdy will
placement.
keep that one.
Sometimes those are tough though because the fielding does this weird thing where when you're trying to just move the player to the bag, you have to like spam click it to get them to move because they just keep stopping at the edge of the circle. So sometimes